Hi everybody, this is Mariah.
This is Wade.
And we're here to talk to you today about gaming, and it's not all as cut and dry as it seems. Wade's going to be explaining games that he likes and just, cheat codes that he can think of off the top of his head, right?
Yeah.
And, things he knows about games. But anyway, and I'm going to be kind of talking about a issue that I've seen a lot in relationships that I've had in my own personal relationship with Wade. Video game addiction, sort of speaking, where, one of the partners in the relationship has a issue or a problem with the other one's gaming habits, like how much they play or whatever. Alright, Wade, you want to start things off?
You can go ahead.
Okay, well, here's my relationship advice. Just to give you an idea, when I met Wade, one time I came over to his house and I sit here and watched him play the video game for like 16 hours straight. That's without taking a break from it. I mean, he'd pause the game to go get him something to eat, and he'd be eating while he'd be playing, or he'd pause the game to go to the restroom or something, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
And then, literally it bored me to the point where I just fell asleep. I've never been that bored watching somebody else play video games. But I do not care much for games. I do like some games, but not all games. Now, my other point here is, okay, first off, if you are in a relationship with somebody who is what, some might call a hardcore gamer, then my advice to you is this. If you have a problem with them, don't fuss, don't scream, don't, be mean about it. But nicely and calmly, when they're not trying to play the video game, wait till they're, uninterested in the video game and their focus is on you. Nicely try to talk to them and see if there can't be some sort of compromise or resolution or something to you all's video game issues. Alright? I won't lie, I wasn't calm and nice about it when me and him first met. I was pretty mean about it, but anyway. Now, it's not just all gamers or men. It might be a husband who has a problem with his wife playing video games obsessively, or, vice versa, whatever. Whatever your situation is, whether it's just that they play the game for hours and hours and hours on end and you just want to spend more time with them and the game's getting in the way of that, or they're letting the game get in the way of taking care of their responsibilities, or they throw these, just absurd tantrums during the video game, Wade. If they lose or whatever. Talk to your partner, your husband, your wife, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your fiance, whatever. Talk to them about it nicely and calmly. Address the problem and see if you all can't find some sort of resolution or compromise. And if you can't, I honestly don't know what to tell you. But, okay, Wade, you want to pick things up from here?
Yeah, but anyways, I'd like to start off with, at the beginning. When I was about 6 or 7 years old, the first video game I ever played was Super Mario. And I played it on the Super Nintendo. And after that, I got me a PS1. I started playing Tekken and Mortal Kombat, the old ones. And I played Twisted Metal. That's one of my favorite games. It's a little card game that it's got guns and stuff on it. And, go around and you collect missiles and stuff and you blow up other cars. It's a pretty fun game, pretty interesting. And after that, after I got between the ages of 10 and 12, I got me a PS2.
He's strictly PlayStation, aren't you?
Yeah. First game I got for it was Mortal Kombat Armageddon and Resident Evil 4. And tell you something, Mortal Kombat Armageddon was pretty fun because it's got every character you can dream of. And
like Final Fantasy, aren't you?
Yeah, Final Fantasy. I like Final Fantasy 7, 8, 9, and 10, 10-2. Very interesting. On Final Fantasy 7, you play as Cloud, of course, and you get to choose who you want on your team and all that. And you level up, you gain experience, and you get some pretty cool weapons and stuff on there, and pretty cool special abilities. And your limit breaks and all that. Same thing goes for Final Fantasy VIII. There's a boss when there it's almost impossible to beat sometimes. His name is Omega Weapon. He's in Ultimatia's castle at the end of the game, close to the end of the game. And how you get to him is you gotta pull his string, and you got a time limit. And to get there, he'll pop up near where the piano is in that one room. And he is by far the hardest boss you'll fight. Literally, he is. And Final Fantasy IX. Can't really say that much about it because it's kind of complicated to talk about because we got all kinds of different stuff you can do on that one. Final Fantasy X. You start off with this guy Titus, and you gotta at the beginning you start off with Auron and Titus, and Sin's trying to send Titus into the future or the past or something like that. And throughout that game, you can go different worlds and stuff. You got this airship you can go on. You go different worlds and stuff, and you get your special abilities and all that. You got some pretty unique limit breaks on there and everything. And on Final Fantasy X too, you start off with these 3 girls. That's all you are on there is these 3 females.
Mm-hmm.
It's really more. And I'd say a lady would be more interested in that one because
I can't
it's all
stand Final Fantasy.
It's all female. I'm pretty sure. Well, I don't think Mariah would be interested in it.
No.
But besides that point,
are you gonna give any cheat codes or anything you think about top of your head for any type of game?
Cheat codes as far as that goes, and I usually use cheat codes for Grand Theft Auto, and let's see here. I use a few cheat codes on Twisted Metal to get more cars and God mode and stuff like that. Grand Theft Auto San Andreas and Grand Theft Auto 4 and 5 and all that. I use cheat codes, you get more weapons and get health and armor and all that stuff. And it's kind of cool on Grand Theft Auto 4. You can just pull up your phone, go down your cheat codes, and
sit still. You're making the camera move.
Go down your cheat codes and choose whatever cheat you want. Like you can get this big old helicopter thing. It's got a minigun and rockets on it and stuff like that. You can get in it and fly around, blow up stuff. It's all fun games and everything, And you got some pretty cool cars on there you can get by using cheat codes. Like a Super GT, that's one of my favorite cars on there. And what is it? I can't think of it, but it's a small car. It's 2-door, very fast, and that thing's real fun to use when you're getting chased by cops.
What about Black Ops? Do you have any cheat codes for Black Ops or anything?
No.
Well, I don't mean like actual cheat codes. I mean like things that are hidden that you can find on there.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. That's what I meant by cheat codes. I'm not a gamer.
On Call of Duty Black Ops 2, when you're playing Transit,
on the zombies.
Yeah, on the zombies. When you're playing Transit, and there's a secret passage you can go through in this cornfield, which will take you to a building, and in that building there's a few parts in there that you need to make a few items that you need to beat that, and or use it or whatever. Of course, I've never made it that far into it. But, there's this one other place you can find this cabin. In that cabin, you got this big Bowie knife, which is one of my favorite weapons to use. It costs 3,000 points, of course, and it's pretty handy. But, once you get higher up in level, once you get higher up on rounds, that thing pretty much becomes useless, and you have to upgrade to the electric knuckles, which costs 6,000 points, and it's on top of the roof of that bar in the video game. And
by the way, if you have any video gaming questions, just type them in the comments, and we'd be happy to answer them anyway.
Yeah.
We'll even do a video about them, won't we?
I'll answer them this way possible. Anyways, that's Call of Duty. Resident Evil 5, very interesting game, very hard sometimes, especially on professional. And you get some pretty unique weapons on there. Like one of my favorite guns on there is a sniper rifle. And I forget the name of it, but you know.
Hydra. That's the best weapon on there.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
That
Minigun is the best weapon.
Well, yeah, that's true, but other than that, it's the Hydra shotgun.
Bullets on it. If you fully customize your first pistol on there that you get on Resident Evil 5, you unlock this one handgun that's got extension on it, and then it's a rapid fire 3-round burst. Very, very unique weapon. It takes up bullets though. You can go through 100 shots, like maybe 5 minutes on that thing.
With him, on whatever game he's playing, the only thing he worries about is the accuracy, and that is it.
Well, you have accuracy to hit your...
Yeah, but you know what? I'd rather have, you know, crappy accuracy, but enough bullets to, you know, shoot what I'm shooting at.
you base it on
This
power.
is how we disagree on video games.
When I have to use a weapon, when I make a weapon, I make sure it's got power and accuracy.
No, you just make sure it's got accuracy and it's only got like 20 bullets in it.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Sometimes my weapons have at least about maybe maximum of 45 shots in it.
And mine, most usually on my games, is
125.
no, on like for example, Call of Duty Black Ops 2 multiplayer. I make sure each gun I have has at least 500 shots in it, and I don't run out of those bullets as quickly. So,
I'm talking about the clip, man. The clip carries 125 rounds.
Well, whatever. But, of course, I also got that, what is it called? The scavenger thing, what's that under?
Yeah, it's scavenger.
But what's it under?
It's perk 2.
It's a perk 2 on that game. If you've played the game, you know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
It's under one of your
Very
perks.
handy.
Yes.
Very handy. Indeed. And our favorite lethal weapon, lethal grenades are bouncing
Betty and shot grenades.
Yeah, shot grenades is what we use.
I guess we have an unfair advantage. We'll pick like 9 enemy bots on there, and we'll team up. Me and him will go in one place where it's got at least like 1 or 2 windows, and me and him get different score strikes. Like I said, if you play the game, you know what we're talking about. If you haven't played the game, then you have no idea what we're talking about. I'm sorry, but and we'll go somewhere and we'll hide, and each of us will have our own perimeter. That way, there ain't nobody getting to us. And I usually, in my score strikes, I'll get a sentry gun and is it AGR or ARG? AGR, and then I'll get my K9 unit. And whenever I can set my sentry gun up, I'll set mine up one place, and then I'll go help him patrol his place or whatever. I know it sounds ridiculous, but this is why, you know, this is how we play our game. We tried the free-for-all when me and him first figured out that you can play more than just zombies on that game. And that was a bad argument, wasn't it, honey? Anyway.
Yeah, I kept kicking your butt on free-for-all.
Yeah, you kept making me mad, didn't you?
Team deathmatch. Until we figured out we can switch teams and guns.
Well, yeah. But anyway, folks, I hope that you've enjoyed this video. I don't even know if it was what we originally had in mind to make for this video, was it?
Yeah.
I guess we kind of just got to talking, but whatever. If it don't make sense, I hope you enjoyed it anyway. By the way, you can follow us on Google Plus under Mariah, M-A-R-Y-A-H, and A-N-D, Wade, W-A-D-E, 2013 at Gmail. Please follow us on Google Plus and like our videos and comment, rate, subscribe. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.